Welcome to my Miner's Haven Big Bad Blaster and Dragon Blaster guide. The difference between them is the Dragon Blaster on my right is bigger and upgrades by times 4, and the Big Bad Blaster on my left upgrades by times 3. You want to play something that puts out fires in the beginning. So for my video, the best thing I have, I'm going to be using the Freon Sprayer. It's from the Masked Man. It's contraband though, so not everybody has it. So here's some other things you can use. You can use a Wild Spore. It's a Reborn, and it also puts out fires. If you don't have either of those things, your best bet is a Freon Upgrader and a Centering Conveyor going into it. It's kind of the worst option since it's like the most tedious to place, and it has to go in the middle. Use the Wild Spore if you have it, and then the Fran Spare if you have it. So you want to place conveyors in front of your thing to put out the fires, and then for the sake of my video, I'm going to be using a Dragon Blaster since it's the best one I have. You know, the chances of me getting a good ore just using one Dragon Blaster is like the chances go way up. Using multiple blasters is more risky because the chance of a good ore getting exploded out is way higher. So like if I had this many blasters down, the chance of me having a good ore goes way down. So for the sake of the video, I'm only using one Dragon Blaster. So to start it off, you want to place another thing to put out the fire. You know, just in case it gets past the first one and, you know, doesn't get put out of the fire, you know, just a little safety method. Place a conveyor in the corner, and then you want to place a reversible because with that reversible there, you can get the ore out safely and upgrade it, you know, basic loop tactics. You want to place some conveyors to, you know, to loop it obviously. I'm not going to be using any ramps because I just want mine to be fast, and with plasma conveyors it'll just hit the walls I'm going to place. But if you want, you could place ramps right there. So now that you've placed your conveyor, you want to place the walls all around the structure. And this will keep the ores, you know, from exploding, but some will still explode out because some just, you know, love going to space. Now you want to take one of these out and then take out the blaster too and then place a ramp. And right here you want to place your beginning upgraders, you know, like an astral predictor works because it'll upgrade it in the future as it's going through. And then also a big Bertha works and almost so a premium tracker for convenience, you know, just place whatever you want at the beginning. You know, those beginning upgraders that can't really be used later. And in my video, I'm going to be using Newtonium mines because, you know, they're kind of the best option with only rebirth items. And basically, you just want to let this run over and over until you have 250 ores. Once you have 250 ores, then you can place the blaster back. So while that's doing, I'm going to place all my upgraders to the right of this, and I'll be back with all my upgraders. So now I've placed all my upgraders with my ultimate sacrifice. You know, I put everything down I can, and I recommend you to put everything you can too. You know, just so your single ore gets upgraded the most and you get the most rebirths from it. So now at this point, this is the best time to save your layout. And I'm going to save my layout right now and show you why at the end of the video after I rebirth. Alright, so once you have 250 ores, take away your mines, take away that ramp, and then place a wall to ensure the safety of your ores. And then you want to place your blasters that you placed at the beginning to make this conveyor to begin with. And now, this is where the setup like loops over and over. You don't really have to watch it or worry until you're to 1 or 2 ores, and I'll be back when I'm at that point. Alright, now I'm at 2 ores, and what you gotta do once you have like 3 or 4 or 2 ores, you just want to sit here and watch them, and as soon as one gets destroyed, that's your cue to take off the blaster and proceed to upgrade your 1 ore. Now I have 1 ore that's worth a ton, and I'm going to upgrade it now. You want to take away the wall, you know, and then place a conveyor. It doesn't really matter which conveyor. I'm just gonna place a plasma, I guess. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll be back once I've upgraded it and, you know, furnaced it. Okay, so I furnaced it and now I'm at 42 octokillion. And so I'm about to rebirth that. I'm at life 224 now. You know, I have 42 octokillion. I should skip about 10 lives. So there we go, I'm rebirth, and I have skipped 12 lives. So that entire setup, that entire thing made me skip 12 lives. So now that you've rebirthed, you basically just want to load the layout. So I've already bought everything. I'm going to show you why the loading the layout at the specific spot I said is great. It's because as soon as you load it, it's already placing ores for you to use. And you just repeat the process and then rebirth. And you want to do this until you get a morning star, because morning stars are way better than this. And yeah, I'll leave this video in the description on how to use morning stars. If you made it to the end of the video, please subscribe. It would help me a lot. Dislike or like it, depending on how it worked for you, and share it with someone who might need it. Thanks for watching.